all for Madrid.
Goal, S1, goal.
Goal, S3, goal. Of the last 12 for Madrid, 10 bear our joint signature, including the 3 from the Intercontinental.
Our initials might be a tongue twister, but
Vinicius, Mbappé, Bellingham and Rodrygo.
Shout goal.
Together, they cooked up the Intercontinental. The first, among the first 3 with Kylian breaking the jug. The second, cooked and ate it for Rayo de Osasco. And the third, Vini from the 11 meters. That's how they dismantled Pachuca. One for all and all for Madrid. I hope we continue like this. As long as we score all 3, we will win. Because that's a lot of goals, exclaimed the MVP of the night, Friendly.
Jude was out of the scoring equation, but he was also the main artist in Lusail. A channeler, the Englishman understood the language of the game when it seemed most indecipherable. A performance that is not the needle, but the haystack. Of the last 12 goals for Real Madrid, 10 have been from the golden poker.
Vinicius, simply the best, the lord of the finals. In 12, 14 goals generated, between the 8 scored and the 6 assisted. Cristiano, his idol, to put it in context, leads with 16, the historic Real Madrid together with Puskas and Benzema. Only 2 claws away, and Vini is 24 years old. Big words.
He was coming off his best season of 23 goals, 11 assists, and participating in a goal every 88 minutes. Of being the best in the Champions League, the top scorer for Real Madrid, of savoring and deserving for many the golden ball, of receiving the FIFA crown on the eve of the Intercontinental.
But the 7 ups his stakes. That warning, in the midst of spite, I will do 10 times better if necessary, has not fallen on deaf ears. With what happened in Lusail, where he woke Madrid from its nap with an electric dribble, 14 goals and 10 assists in 21 games. In the photo of the goal every 72 minutes, after the best Intercontinental, best player of the tournament and of the final. 4 trophies in 24 hours.
As Tina Turner would say, simply the best. Mbappé, on par with Mbappé. Every time they get along better, those up front. And Mbappe's actions are on par with Mbappé. There were moments where the lack of confidence in the actions was palpable, but since the other day I see him well.
the verdict of Álvaro Benito, analyst for ES and SIR, on Kylian. Although he had already pushed Vinicius' candy into the net, the focus was on everything else. In a few movements, runs, starts, more unbalancing, and with confidence. The goal was more of a work ethic than a bow tie, but it was a step closer to reunion, with himself, and it is not trivial.
In his last 3 games, goal, goal, and goal. Against Girona, Atalanta, and Pachuca. Not even the discomfort suffered in Bergamo cut the green shoots. In 23 games, 13 goals and 2 assists. And his love affair with the finals remains intact. He celebrated in the European Super Cup, the same in the Intercontinental Cup. Neither the numbers nor the sensations are those of Florentino's Mbappé, but in recent games he has changed gear. Rodrygo, you can't see me! Vallecas revitalized him. A game on the left to straighten out his campaign. Goal and a carpet to the starting lineup in Lusail, and there, between the right profile and the freedom of the center, a bolt of lightning split Pachuca. A trickster's goal where he searched and found. The gap, the goal in the net, the physical problems, a burden on his performance under lock and key. Qatar confirmed it.
Also, Rodrygo himself. Now I feel good. It has been a bit difficult for me because of the injuries. I was out for a month. I came back and I got injured. It was very difficult. Mentally it's tough because you want to be well and help, but you can't because you're injured. It was difficult, but everyone helped me. I know that if I'm physically well, I can help a lot. I feel much better now.
Of his 5 goals and 3 assists, 2 and 1 have come in the last 2 nights. He celebrated it with his new celebration. John Cena's "You Can't See Me." Neither the Rayo nor Pachuca defense could see him. The best Rodrygo returns to Madrid for Christmas. Either he shows his fangs or helps to sharpen them. In Lusail, he didn't cage, but he cemented the first of the night with a surgical pass to Vinicius. He left several top-notch details, such as a Zidane-esque step that raised some O's in a crowd that did not give away any joy. First game without scoring in the last 4, although he did everything else. Positionally further away, a priori, from the action due to having Vini, Mbappé and Rodrygo ahead, his omnipresent football transformed the trident into a quartet. He did not score, but he shone and fought, as always. 7 goals and 6 assists in 21 games, his best start except for the fireworks of 2023-24. And the next match, Sevilla, in a league where he has not missed his appointment with the goal in the last 6 games. After the grind of the dawn of the season, he has fine-tuned his boot. He is still a warrior, the Real Madrid player who has won the most duels with 132,